Well, I'm not sure how to start this because this will be my last vlog that I will do for the Chapman 7 of 11. Graduation is in 12 days. Not that I'm keeping count or anything. And I don't even know where to begin over the last, just kind of, I guess, summing up over the last 4 years. I had my last Alpha Phi sorority meeting last night. It was just kind of a senior meeting where we could all say our goodbyes and everything. So I feel like all of the lasts are going to be coming over the next couple of weeks. And for a while, I guess probably since second semester, maybe even since senior year, or really probably after I studied abroad and came back, I just have kind of been ready to move on and get into the next phase of my life. And, you know, everyone else is freaking out about jobs and everything and what they're going to do after graduation and the fact that they're getting old and, you know, stuff like that. And I was just kind of the one person that was like, well, you know, it is what it is. And, you know, I had a great time and, you know, I learned a ton and I got to go through some incredible experiences. But, you know, I'm done. And I don't know what it was, if it was last night, if, you know, having my last sorority meeting was what triggered it all, or if it just really just smacked me in the face. But now I'm kind of on the same page with everybody else, and I realize that I have basically 2 weeks left to do everything that I want to do, I guess socially with my friends, and, you know, making sure I finish up all my classes and get that all squared away. And I guess everything is just now coming down to the wire. But I look back on the last 4 years and realize that they really were the best 4 years of my life thus far. And that's because of so many different reasons. First of all, I mean, Chapman's a great school, and what I've gotten to learn and experience through my major, PR and advertising, I mean, is absolutely invaluable. It's how I got my first internships, my very first job in the PR industry, which I kept for a year and a half until the company actually moved its location. But between that, the networking opportunities that I've been able to have, and the people that I've gotten to meet and hear speak, and that I can exchange contact information with, and the things I've learned, and the professors that I've gotten to interact with, really on a one-on-one basis, and the small class sizes. I mean, academically, Chapman, over the last 4 years, has just absolutely skyrocketed anything beyond my wildest imagination. And then, of course, there's Alpha Phi, who, when I lived at home my freshman year and was commuting, was literally my lifesaver. It's how I've met the most amount of friends, and what's inspired me to get involved in things like ambassadors and orientation and things like that. Just watching my sisters also be involved in the incredible things that they do has just, for my social life, has really, really helped me grow, because I grew up with 3 brothers, so having 130 sisters really meant a lot to me. And then the things I've been involved with on campus, just different leadership roles, like I mentioned, ambassadors and orientation. And the things that I get involved with, I kind of call my friend filters, because the things that I feel like I'm involved with are things, you know, the other like-minded people like myself would also be involved with. So, you know, I know that the caliber of people that I'm interacting with and that I'm working with, you know, have the same mindset as me and have the same goals and ambition, and that's a really, really important thing for me, especially as I start my future, my career, and move on from Chapman University, to have those connections that started here at Chapman and will last throughout my life. And then, of course, the study abroad aspect, when I did semester at sea last spring, absolutely changed my life. And I don't think I would have ever, if I had gone to any other university, I probably would not have known about semester at sea, just because they place such an emphasis on it here, because semester at sea started at Chapman University. It's been incredible. The last 4 years, it went by so fast. And my biggest piece of advice to anyone coming in is just cherish every moment. And it sounds so cliche, and everyone tells you, you never know what you have till it's gone and blah, blah, blah. But, really just try to make the most of your time here and get involved in as much as you possibly can. It's always better to be over-involved than under-involved. And as my mom always says, you can sleep when you're dead. So, it's something that's just so important, because you will never, ever have another 4 years like this in your entire life. This is it. So, you really have to just capitalize on absolutely every moment. That's my biggest advice. So after graduation in 2 weeks, I'm doing two things. I'm continuing with my nonprofit organizations, A Million Thanks and Wounded Soldier's Wish. I'll pretty much be doing that full time. Actually, a fun little thing is this past Wednesday with A Million Thanks, we actually broke the record for the world's largest thank you letter, which we constructed out on Wilson Field, along with my organization and my sorority, Alpha Phi. And so it was a massive thank you card that will be sent to the troops that was 40 by 70 feet. And so that was just a really fun event, and really made me realize that this is where my passion lies, is I guess being in the nonprofit world and helping others. So I'm really looking forward to continuing with that. And then the second thing is I'm actually starting a marketing company. It's called Muse Creative Marketing, that I'm starting with a roommate and also fellow student here at Chapman who will be graduating. And we are going to focus on two areas of marketing, social media marketing and cause-related marketing. So really excited to do that and just kind of see where that takes us. And I don't know, hopefully I'll get a little more traveling in before I have to start my real adult life. That would be my dream. My dream would be to travel for the rest of my life, but, not all of us are that fortunate. And I guess the last and final thing that I would have to say is a big thank you to Chapman, to everyone, all my professors, the students, the faculty, the administration, everybody who I've ever come into contact with has really left an inspirational mark, a huge impact in my life that I will carry with me for the rest of my life, and I will be a Panther for the rest of my life.